Only using one method to source profitable products on Amazon can be disastrous for your business. You never want to be a one-trick pony. You want to learn other sourcing methods so you can diversify and use certain sourcing methods in certain situations. Sourcing method I'm going to show you today is great to use when there's tons of profitable sales going on. And we just had a big one recently, which was President's Day. By using this method, you'll be able to capitalize and make thousands of dollars when a good sale rolls around. With that being said, let's get into the tutorial so you can see exactly how this method can make you a ton of money for your Amazon business. And as always, if you got value, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. Method we're gonna uncover today is how to manual source products. And what I mean by this is you are essentially going from the website to the product on Amazon. So you want to find it profitably that way. And it is a little bit more of a time-consuming method, but I'm going to cover tactics that will help you make this a lot speedier of a process so you don't have to spend all these hours manual sourcing. But the reason why manual sourcing is so golden is because you're ahead of the curve since you found the sale before someone else, reverse sources it from another seller. Let's say they're late to the party if they have, found it through another seller. If you find it on the website, most likely you're not late to the party. So that's why you want to, capitalize on manual sourcing and make sure you're doing a mix of reverse sourcing and manual sourcing. It's going to lead to a lot less products tanking and stuff like that. So the two main methods on as far as manual sourcing goes is using Rakuten to find the sales and then using a tool called Sales Gazer to find more sales as well. So you can find that you can use these two tools to find sales, and you can also use the product finder and implement things in there to find products profitably that were on the website, because there's a mix of manual and then going from Amazon to the website. So basically, first and foremost, we're going to look for some sales that we can target on Rakuten. So we're going to go to the hot deal section. This is going to be your best friend when you're manual sourcing. So there's a bunch of featured coupons that you can see here. We're going to select a couple, and I'm going to talk about how I would navigate these sales. So it looks like Kiehl's has a flash sale. I like how there's a flash sale. It means that it's very exclusive. So that could be good. Flash sale is definitely a good term you want to keep in, because if the shorter the sale is, probably the better, because less people are going to find it. You're going to be able to snap quick and get on it. So there's some top coupon section here, and there is nothing really that I like here. These are typical sales. iHerb usually runs this. Vitacost usually runs this type of sale. There's nothing that really stands out in my opinion. Glossier, they always do that. So I don't really like clothing, but there's nothing that really stands out here in my opinion. Maybe the Dick's Sporting Goods markdowns, and Macy's has some markdowns. That could be something if you like clothing. Yeah, I mean, we could actually, that's women's. I don't like women's clothing because it usually gets returned a lot. So let's see if we can find a couple other sales. So Laura Geller, they have 55% off any order plus 10%. That looks interesting. I'm not 100% sure if that's arbitrageable, but I have seen that brand before. So I'm going to click that. And that's going to be an example of like how I would navigate a certain sale. But that's a big discount. So that caught my eye. And we don't really do travel stuff. There's a subset thing here. So you can explore the top categories. Let's say beauty is your niche. You can go inside of the niche, which is kind of cool. You can see different cashback opportunities. You can see more stuff that's going on. So Avita is running 20% sale. That looks interesting. And nothing really crazy that I see here. There are some top products. So I do like looking at these top products because there can be big markdowns here. I would look at the big markdowns because then you can find some stuff that can be interesting. Like this is a huge markdown right here. This strikes my eye. So I'm going to go click on that and try to find that profitably as well. So there's some more coupons here, as you can see. And then there's some top cashbacks. Well, anything that's like big and of a brand, like I've seen, this is a Tarte branded product. I've seen Tarte on Amazon. This can be an interesting opportunity. So I clicked on that. We'll take a look at that in a second. But I'll talk about these sales and like how I would navigate them as well, so you can kind of get an idea. And we can click skincare. We can click different subcategories here and see if there's any other sales as well.
Not going to have time to go through all of these sales, but some of these you can definitely go on your own if they're still up by the time of this recording. But yeah, there's some good opportunities that you can break up in different subcategories. Play around with it, see if you find any other good sales going on. And then the second one I wanted to show is SalesGazer. So SalesGazer, you can pick out certain sales. You can subscribe to each website's email list, which is awesome. So you can see I'm subscribed to some websites down here. You can search the website, or you can just subscribe and play around with websites that you've never even heard of before. Like, I guarantee you there's some websites in this list that you haven't heard of. You can sort it by the country. So if you only want to source from USA websites, you can do that. And then you can subscribe to the email list, and you'll get inboxes. And it's in one inbox daily. So you'll basically it will be separate from your main email address. It's almost like its own email address. You can share this with VAs. You can tackle this on your own if you want. But yeah, it's going to show you different sales, as you can see. There's nothing that really strikes me on this first page. We can go to the next page. Office Depots. You're looking for big discounts or flash sales or buy one, get one type of deals. Something that strikes your eye. So Puritan has like a 20% off your new vitamin routine. That definitely looks interesting. And you just use that code at checkout. So I'll talk about how you can tackle all of these sales. But yeah, so that's one that we found. Let's look for one more. Saw the same Avita sale. That looks like good as well. So we have this Laura Geller sale. This looks interesting. It's a President's Day sale. Like I said, there's a bunch of sales going on for President's Day. So what we can do to try to tackle this sale right here is go into Laura Geller. We're going to search up this company, and we're going to try to find products that are on Amazon that are arbitrageable. We're going to look for 120K in sales rank. We could do even maybe a little higher. It's a not very well-known brand. We could do 150 in sales rank, and we can do the offer count. So if you want to put in the brand, what you can do is go to root category here. Actually, sorry, title, brand, and more. And you can go to brand, and you can check off the brand box here. You can see Laura Geller is checked off. You can just input whatever brand you're looking for, and it will pop in, and it will only show you products that are under that brand. So we're going to look for stuff that isn't really wholesale. So we're going to do 6 to, let's say, 45 sellers. Now we have 13 products that meet this criteria. So all of these 13 products could be profitable. And then we'd want to go to the website here. And this looks like it kind of tanked a little bit. So the brand is actually on the listing. I did not know that. But if you see a good product, like if you see a good opportunity, then one thing you should do is check if there are arbitrageable products within that brand by running this exact same search. So it looks like that's selling for close to what it's selling for on Amazon. So that doesn't look very good. Maybe we can find stuff without the brand in the listing, but it looks like a lot of these, the brand is on the listing. It looks like the brand was on the listing for this. Not a very good opportunity if that's going on. And it looks like they're selling at prices that you can't really compete at. Yeah, so I don't really like this opportunity based on seeing all the brand is on at prices that you can't really potentially compete at. So that one's disqualified. Kiehl's, we can do the exact same that I'm showing you before. We can run this exact same search if there's a bunch of products that are 40% off. It looks like it's a lot of just regimen kits though. So upon looking at this, you could break up these bundles though. That's definitely something that you could look into, is breaking up these bundles and seeing if they're profitable separately. That is definitely an opportunity that I would take a look at. So like this Fuel Skincare starter set, you can see if you can split them up and sell them on Amazon separately. That's totally okay. Obviously, they have each product in the set. You would just break them apart. That could be profitable, and you could just go to this, and you can just modify your search a little bit. Like with SellerAmp, you can do facial fuel Kiehl's, and you can type in the ounces. So it's like 6.8 ounces. And then, oh, that didn't come up right. Sorry. Kiehl's. So you could do that. And now the product comes up. So you can see this one is $42. And this set is 35.70, so it's actually out of stock right now. That could have been a good opportunity. It's 35.70 for the set, so you get this other one as well, which is 6, or is it 8.4? I think it's 8.4. Sorry, I'm like zooming in on the screen to try to see. I believe that's 8.4, unless I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah, it's 8.4. So here it is. So this is it right here. Now let's see how much this is selling for as well. That's selling for about $23, and the other one's selling for $40. So you'd have a combined. The other one was selling for 40 something, I believe. So you'd have like a combined sale price of about $70 or $60 to $70. So this could have been profitable. It's something I would definitely take a look at. If it comes back, you could click notify me. And if it's on sale, it could definitely be profitable. So you'd break it up and divide it by trying to get the cost there of each product. So that's definitely how you could navigate this Keel sale. And then there's a Vita sale. You do the exact same thing here. Actually, you do the exact same thing as Laura Geller. So there's a bunch of products that are 20% off. You can plug that Avita brand in. You could basically just run the exact same search and just plug Avita in instead. And there's 347 products that meet that criteria. Let's say, I know there's a lot of wholesale with the Vita, so let's say we do 10 to 45. So there's 249 products. Wow, that's crazy. But let's see. Yeah, so maybe we dock down the sales rank a little bit. 215. There's tons of opportunity with this Avita sale potentially. You want to test it out and see if it works. Maybe try to apply different coupon codes to get that cost down a little bit if it's possible. And this one was a big markdown. Looks like it's no longer marked down, actually. Yeah, it looks like this sale ended. This was $10. So if you hopped on that opportunity, that could have definitely been something good. Yeah, so I think this is the product right here. So it was selling for $10, and on Amazon, this is selling for $31. These all could have been profitable. So this could have been a crazy opportunity if you caught it in time. So that's just what you could have found with Rakuten, the hot deals section or the subcategory section where they drop a bunch of deals. So that was a cool opportunity. And you could do the exact same thing with this Puritan sale. You can plug Puritan in as the brand instead of Avita. I think it's Puritan Pride is the name of the brand. Yeah. So you could have came up with 53 products under that exact criteria. They're all 20% off. You could have found something profitable with that search as well. So that's basically how I would tackle a bunch of different sales with Amazon. You want to make sure you're using Rakuten and SalesGazer to target a bunch of different sales and do these methods. And I guarantee you're going to have a lot of success with manual sourcing. It's going to speed up the process for you. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. And as always, if you did, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.